Your finalists are Tyneside Ladies Barbershop Chorus, Newcastle College Musical Theatre Ensemble, Heaton Voices,
Lyrical finale. My name is I'm from Metro Radio. I do the breakfast show there. Well, I make the tea and laugh at Tony's terrible jokes. So it's an absolute delight to be here for St Oswald's. I was doing some Strictly Come Dancing for them just 2 weeks ago, and they managed to see my red granny pants. So it's an absolute delight that they've actually asked me back here tonight. I'm completely thrilled because music's always been a huge part of my life, and I think the happiest times ever were singing in a choir. So I hope you're going to have a wonderful evening. Can you please give yourselves a round of applause for being here, ladies and gents? Now, just a month ago, 18 choirs performed, and now that's been whittled down to 6, and they're going to battle it out this evening in the hope of becoming St Oswald's Choir of the Year 2011. I've been lucky enough to spend a bit of time at St Oswald's with Metro Radio, and what a fantastic, awe-inspiring place. The people that work there are so positive, and they do tremendous work, but it costs an absolute fortune. The running costs are £8.5 million a year, which you can appreciate is a massive amount of money, and 6.5 million is raised through voluntary giving in the community. So that's things like this evening, like Strictly Come Dancing, and you guys being here and supporting us. So thank you very much. Again, give yourselves a round of applause, please. They do provide the most fantastic services for families, wonderful services for people that need it the most. So thank you to St Oswald's and to everybody here this evening that's supporting. Okay, so how is this evening going to pan out? Well, each choir is going to have 15 minutes to wow you, and after each performance, just like the X Factor, but our judges are far more glamorous than the X Factor judges, more lip gloss as well. We will be going to our esteemed panel of judges. They will then comment on each choir's overall performance and musicality, and then once we've heard all of the performances, they will go off, they will deliberate, and they will decide who will be crowned St Oswald's Choir of the Year. So true X Factor styling, I think it's time to meet our esteemed and wonderful judges! They look utterly terrifying, don't they? First up, we've got the General Manager of the National Youth Choirs of Great Britain, Musical Director of Newcastle Choral Society, and the Key Lessons in the Sage Gateshead, Joint Musical Director of Durham Cathedral Young Singers. Has no spare time at all, this man. He's also a fantastic performer and makes regular appearances as tenor soloist across the north of England, and that is Mr. Mark Canyon. Round of applause, please. I think he's going to be the Danny of the evening. The Danny or the Cheryl, who knows? Just as glamorous as the Cheryl. Or Cheryl, I'm so proud of yous. Right, next up, we have the fantastic lead singer of the Sunderland four-piece band, the Futureheads. Let's have a woo! Their most famous single is The Hounds of Love, which reached number 8 in the UK charts in 2005. They have their own record label and released their 4th album last year. Please give it up for Barry Hyde! Otherwise known as Buzzer. Right, next up we're moving on to our Chair of Judges. John comes from the North East and has spent a really successful career in music education and also professional music making. He's a Fellow of the Royal Society of Arts. He's the conductor and musical director of Cleveland Philharmonic Choir and directed Tees Valley Youth Choir for 18 years, who he took to the finals of the BBC Choir of the Year. Our Chair of Judges, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Forsyth. So judges, thank you so much. much. Go and take your seats and get ready to be amazed. They are going to be wonderful, I'm sure. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, does anybody want to hear any singing? Yes, absolutely. Right, we're moving on to Heaton Voices.
That was really, really performance. Well done.
This is a big choir, ladies and gents. There are more. We could be here till midnight, but they'll be worth it, I know. Ladies and gentlemen, Heaton!